Okay, well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, I think. Yeah, it is. Well, almost. It's 4:52. I'm turning on the heat here, I am. Boop, boop, boop. It's quite cold in here right now. We turn on the heat. We will. We turn it on and see what happens. Yeah, I know. What's the temperature in here? Okay. Well, it's about, what, minus 3 degrees Celsius, I think, something like that. Anyway, it's cold. That's the bottom line. It's very cold. Yeah, you can see Rocky's water's got the ice in it again. It's like a slurry of ice and stuff. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you want me to give you some wet food? I'll do that. I will. Rocky wants his wet food, so we'll do that. We will. We'll do the wet food thing. You know we will. We have to. We got to do the wet food thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Rocky. It's cold, cold, cold. It's cold, Rocky. You've probably noticed that, eh? Poor Rocky. He says, yes, I'm cognizant of the cold. Yeah. Oh my God, Rocky. It's cold as a... I don't know. Well, anyway. I gotta pick that knife up now off the floor. Pardon my bad camera work. All right, here we go. We'll keep doing this here, we will. It's all frozen to the side. You bastard. Okay. I guess the battery just went dead for the light, but anyway. Oh, getting it out of here is it's so cold, ain't it? It's just kind of sticking on there. Like I said, I'm sorry for the bad camera work, but yeah, conditions are a little adverse at the moment, so there you go. Okay, there you go. There's your food. Eat that and like it and tell everybody how great it is. Damn it all. Anyway, there we go. Well, we nearly had lights. There we go. Stupid thing. Okay. That one doesn't work anymore, I guess. See, this is what happens too with these little power banks, is they get that they don't work anymore. Okay. That one there I don't know about. We'll fix this one here up, we will. This is horrible, isn't it? I'm doing a bad job with the camera, Rocky. I am. I suck. What can I tell you? Here we go. Anyway, let's keep moving here. We'll keep it up. See what else we can do. We got another one of these to plug in here. It's cold, cold, cold. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Well, this one here then is going to have to go into one of these ones here. We'll put it down here. We will. Oh, people keep telling me to do something about my cough. My cough actually has been with me for 35 years, so there really isn't anything I can do about it. See, it's registering that it's charged to 100%, but then it won't actually run my light for some reason. But anyway, yeah, the cough's been with me for a long time. I had the pneumonia in 1990, and my doctor was kind of known in my hometown as a butcher, although people were very deferential to authority back then, so it was kind of whispered about, but you were still expected to obey him if he was your doctor because he was an authority figure. even though everybody knew he was a butcher. And he actually had lizard eyes. The black part of his eyes was like a slit and stuff. It looked like a lizard. Like, yeah. Anyway, he was kind of a, I don't know, just horrible doctor. But he refused to treat my pneumonia because he said that I didn't have the pneumonia. He said that I was mentally ill and I needed to take Prozac because I was depressed and my depression was causing me to think I had the pneumonia. In the meantime, I actually did have the pneumonia, and I refused to take the Prozac, so he told me that he would let me die because I wouldn't take the Prozac. He wanted me to take Prozac. Was a new drug at the time, and for people who were depressed, and he was determined that I was depressed. And he said that it was all the rave, Prozac. He said it's all the rave, it's getting rave reviews and all this. And I said to him, I don't need that, I just need to have my pneumonia treated, you know. Anyway, bottom line, he wouldn't treat my pneumonia. I finally got in with a doctor who was a decent doctor and would treat my pneumonia. Got away from Dr. Tweedy. Anyway, this new doctor, he had to put me on some pretty serious antibiotics and stuff. It was quite a process, but I got my pneumonia treated, and he saved my life, really. But then I had to go to the respiratory clinic at the Ottawa Civic Hospital, and I had to be tested by a respirologist and find out what was going on. And it was determined that my lungs are now permanently scarred, and I can adult onset asthma and everything, and that's all the result of the pneumonia that went untreated for so long. It damaged my lungs. So I have a lot of breathing problems, and I have this cough. And like I say, this cough has been with me now for 35 years. Plus, I can't go to a doctor anymore because I didn't obey COVID mandates. I refused to go along with all that. And so I'm pretty much banned from dealing with doctors now. I'm not allowed to go into our local hospital at all. I'm completely banned from that. I'll be criminally trespassed if I go in there. And anyway, no doctor in Canada wants anything to do with me at this point because I'm seen as a problem patient, because I give Dr. Tweedy a hard time, and then because I had other doctors like him who I gave a hard time and was disobedient to them, and then I didn't obey COVID mandates and stuff like that. So in Canada, being obedient is very important. And if you're rebellious, or if you don't go along with authority in all things, then there's various ways that they punish you for that. And so they say it's universal health care, but it really isn't. And so yeah, that's the story anyway with my lungs. That's why they are the way they are. There really isn't anything that they can do anyway. It's my lungs are damaged, and that's the reason for it. So yeah. Anyway, that's why the cough. And the cough often is worse in the spring and in the fall when the weather changes. I find it gets worse. I get a bit of a respite from it in the summer, but even then it's still there. It's just that it isn't as bad as it is the rest of the year. Of course, in the wintertime, the cold and the dampness triggers it. And in the spring and the fall, I guess just the change in the weather and all the dust and different things that are in the air, both those seasons affect it. So yeah. Anyway, and it ain't going away. It just is what it is. Like I say, it's just how it goes. That's all. But yeah, there's Rocky. Like I say, in Canada, you get blacklisted very easily. And if you disobey the police, you're automatically a criminal, even if the police are in the wrong. If you disobey your doctor, then you're automatically a mental case, even if the doctor's in the wrong. Dr. Tweedy, like I say, people would whisper about how he was a butcher and stuff, but you were still expected to obey him and not to question him on anything. Anyway, if I had to let him treat my pneumonia as depression, I wouldn't be here now. So I'd have died. And I mean, he told me to my face he was going to let me die because I wouldn't let him do that. So, you know, I mean, when a doctor tells you he's going to let you die, that's an indication that maybe he isn't the best doctor, you know. But of course, my saying that bad about a doctor, you know, is in itself not really acceptable. So it's not socially acceptable in Canada for me to say that. It's a little more socially acceptable than it was back in 1990, but it's still not socially acceptable. It's considered antisocial behavior, basically. So Canadian society is like that. What do they say? Peace, order, and good government or something. Sadly, we don't really have much of any of that, but you know, we have a veneer of peace and order, and we don't have good government, really. We have something, but I mean, we have a government that seems to be out to get us lately. I have a feeling it always was, but it's just that it wasn't as obvious as it's been lately. I'm going to leave this water here because what I'm hoping is that it'll thaw out. It's frozen solid. They all are, so I have to thaw them out. And so I'll leave it here by the heater. I will, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you're all doing well, and good morning to you. I'm going to climb back into the bed, I think, and try to get some sleep. That's all. We talk to you later. Hey, Rocky. Rocky's having some wet food there. There's his dry food bowl. I should put more food in there, I guess, eh? It's empty. Your bowl is empty, Rocky. It actually is empty. Usually, when a cat thinks their bowl is empty, it really isn't. But in this case, it's actually empty. Okay, that's it. Talk to you later.